Yes, if you can stay longer as a unit and not an abusive, loving household, stay together and make things easier for each other. Exactly. It's tough. I was killing it, working multiple jobs, helping fam, and brought first place. And car accident changed it all. And now I'm trying to start over and get out of a tough spot. Anything can happen to change it all. Yes. And that stings too. Because honestly, if we had better support for like healthcare and stuff, it'd be a lot easier for you. It's definitely a way better way to live than putting old people in a home. No, for sure. For sure. I mean, my dream is to buy a farm and then like everybody come live on the farm together and we all have like our own little houses and then a communal like, you know, house with a living room and kitchen. Like I would love that. Letting kids stay in your house until they have the means to move out on their own, regardless of their age. Yes, that needs to become something we do in America now. Like having a lawn without growing foods and flowers on it is a waste. The freshness, I'm making a garden in my backyard. Springtime, because I've definitely started to agree with you. Lawns are not useful. So I want to be a hippie. I don't want to be a hippie. That's not a hippie idea. To have a community of like-minded people that I love all pulling together. That's not a hippie notion. It's interesting because tell you, I've been living together with my parents my whole life, and only a difference, I'm also disabled from what's called communication defiction. And do you like it? I'm sure it's so much better, SSR. I know most like to be dependent and move out, but as life goes on, it's become harder to actually move out and stuff. Like we do create goals, which is fine, but it's just the grind. Yeah, I agree with that. The reason why I was like thinking and talking about this is because I had a couple girlfriends that were talking about how they wouldn't date anybody that lived with their parents. And I was like, you know, I used to think like that, but I don't believe that now. Like I would date anybody that lived with their parents or had roommates at this point because I don't see it the way that like I don't see it as a bad thing. It's a positive thing. What's up, Anthony, on the 5-stream streak? What's up? Not hippie, but it's more like starting a cult. Fuck it. Why can't we have cults? Everything's a cult. We're all in TikTok. We're all in a TikTok cult. You guys are all here. You're in my cult, damn it. As long as those kids don't sit in the basement on screen producing no input at household income at all. Yeah. Oh no, we love cults here. The cult of Chechik. It's okay. Cults are good, guys. All opinions expressed by a streamer are subject to change. One of us. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Arkham Joker? Good to see you. I feel like it's been a little bit. Where's the cannabis? I'm not smoking weed right now. I'm drinking. It's lit as fuck. We drinking that Long Island iced tea. Cheers. But then there's that one person who ruins the farm, and that one person is because of the rules that inconvenience those that remain. And then that angst swells exponentially. But here's the thing, least that is the norm or more probable development of the process, but rules and regulations should not be seen as chains on our waist. They should be almost borders of respect to maintain a serene community. But also, here's the other thing. Communication, again, circling back to communication. If you live in a community, it's a community. You're all supposed to talk. You have to talk to people. You have to tell people when things bother you. You have to tell people, like, if somebody said hi and like they poked you and they said hi, like, and then like 3 days later, you're like, fuck, I hate that person, like always fucking pokes me. So you start avoiding them. And then they come over to you and they say hi and poke you and ask you to do something. And you're like, fuck you, fine. Well, in reality, why didn't we just say, like, right then and there when it happened, hi, I don't like when you poke me. It's annoying. Please don't do it anymore. And then like you can go and every time that person walks by and says hi, it's not a problem anymore. We all have to talk to each other. We have to literally like be like little kids in kinder school. Like when you just be like, ew, you stink, or like, that's weird, you know? We just need to talk to people without thinking things beforehand. Just don't ruin the cult vibe. It's not a classroom. I have cooties. Fuck, then a lot of people have cooties because I've spread that shit a lot. Meg, did you see? I've got the Long Island iced tea. It's 13% by 13%. I'm drinking this though. I was just talking to my coworker, 30 years, still don't know my neighbors' names, just don't talk to them. So one of the best things when I moved here is I got to know all my neighbors. I talk to all my neighbors. I know all of them. If my car's not here for like 2 days, they'll call me and ask if I'm okay. I went to my neighbors to like, if I need something picked up that's heavy, I'll go and be like, hey, can you help me move this? Like, talk to your neighbors. Talk to your neighbors. No, it's not annoying. Why? Why do you think it's annoying? Why? What makes you think it's annoying? We need to believe that when someone says hi or smiles at you, there's no ulterior motive. Exactly. But I think also if you think people have ulterior motives, like the same thing, think inside of yourself. Why do I think that person smiling at me has an ulterior motive? Just be curious. Then maybe you can track it back to like sometime like long ago, someone pulled some shit over on you after they said hi or like used you, you know? We just need more mental health chats. Instead of like commercials for antidepressants, we need like commercials that are like, hi, let's have a little sit down and talk about things. We need good daytime shows to come back to talk about our feelings. Not Dr. Phil. I need my vacuum back now that you borrowed it. Shit, actually, I think I broke your vacuum. I got some hair stuck in it. Talking to people, gross. Do we though? Oh my gosh, everything keeps coming back to me, guys. Talk show, cultist, you know, fearless leader. I didn't say it, you did. You know, wow. Just perfect. I have such an ego. You're a smart head. Thanks. You're from New Jersey. Hello, Motown spinist. I do love to yap. Yeah, that's why I know everyone, because I love a good conversation. My physical therapist was waiting to start our session for like 16 minutes because I was talking to my cleaning lady about spiders and dogs. Meg hates it. Because whenever we go anywhere, yeah, I talk for a long time. Like if we're at the grocery store, because it's weird to just like check out, you know? I'm like standing there and they're like touching all my groceries. So I'm like, how you doing? Like, how's your day? When are you done? And then they start talking about shit. And then I'm like, oh, that's cool. What about this? You know? And then there's no more groceries and the line is waiting. Thanks for the hydrate, Coxie, Normus. Also just Rob. Thank you for the bitty bitty. Who has been a huge inspiration in your life? Don't laugh. Don't laugh. So in this order, Walt Disney, Kimora Lee Simmons, Kim Kardashian, yeah, Martha Stewart now. That's the order. I think, no, don't laugh. Daytime shows, I think the change began on Bezos Circus when a kid who lost the grand prize game said on air, cram it, Clowny. What? Me too, Lucifer. I love talking. Yeah, it's fun to talk to the people checking you out. Like, not checking you out, but like cashing you out. There's this one guy who I run into Bro, you can't get away from him once he starts. He's loud and obnoxious too. Martha motherfucking Stewart. Yo, she's so good. I absolutely love her.
Like, she's just such a talented lady. Nobin, yes. Get in the car and stop talking to the. No, she hates it.